So how much have you paid people to pull out customers who are in line with a bag that's 2 centimeters too big, Mr. Schroeder?
Well, we recognize this is a hard job, and so therefore we incentivize them to do that.
How much?
It's $10 per bag.
Wow, $10 per bag. And I think, Mr. Klein, you and Mr. Schroeder, your airlines cumulatively have spent $26 million paying gate agents between 2022 and 2023 to catch passengers whose bags are a little bit too big. $26 million. I mean, if people want to know why it's such a terrible experience to fly, this is news for them today. Your airlines are paying millions of dollars to your employees to harass people who've already paid. They're there in line because they've already paid. It's unbelievable. By the way, let me just ask you this while I have you here.
All right, guys, it's old school. Will, back with you again. Hey, I got another one. This one is going to be, believe it or not, we're getting away from Carnival for maybe 24 hours, and I'll find a reason to get back on them. But anyhow, this one is going to be on Frontier Airlines. I ran across this one this morning. Oh, there's so many of them. I'm having a hard time keeping up with these individuals, these companies, these corporations. But anyhow, Frontier Airlines, from what our U.S. Congress has been saying, has been scamming the people. You, the public that flies with them. We thought Spirit Airline was bad. Well, they got competition. The first clip you're going to see is one of the rudest employees. I guess she's one of the people that takes the tickets up front. And I think her and her compadre, or friend, or acquaintance, or whoever this person was, they both got fired in the end. Excuse me. Next, we have the CEO, I guess. He's a top dog in front of Congress. And he has to explain himself as to why Frontier was scamming the public on their baggage check-in. In other words, the baggage you carry on board and you put in overhead bins. Well, it appears that what Frontier was doing with a couple other airlines is, although your baggage fits in these containers when you check in, they were scanning the crowd to find out whose bag may possibly won't fit, or even if it fits in there, they tell them to take it out because it's not the right size. And because they were doing this, they came to find out that in Congress here, when they're interviewing this CEO, they're paying bounty, actual bounty. In other words, the employees at their own discretion could take your bag out and say, oh, it's not the right size. And they were paying them $10 a bag. In the years 2022 to 2023, that's what the member of Congress dug out of these individuals, is Frontier paid their employees over $26 million just for this scheme with the baggage. We're not talking about their paychecks. We're talking about this baggage scheme. So imagine yourself working and you had a bounty of $10 on every bag that you hold back. How far do you think that's going to go? Evidently, it went $26 million down the road. And needless to say, Frontier were making millions of dollars off of this scam. I don't know if you can call it a scam or not, because I don't want to say scam. That's just my personal opinion on it. But when you call before Congress to justify your actions, this is serious. So I want to interrupt some of these clips, but I'm not. That's why I'm giving you a heads up on the intro on this, because I want you to see the scam for yourself. And if this has ever happened to you with Frontier Airlines, or do a little research and find out who the other airlines are, you need to speak out, because I have a real strong suspicion, and this is my opinion again, there will be a class action lawsuit behind this. In my day, we used to call them scams. You decide for yourself. With all that being said, let's go ahead and let's take a look at what Frontier Airlines has been doing to you. And as I always say, you guys stay blessed, and we're going to all get through this.
The Mayday flight, you did, and you think, oh, you're gonna check me in? I bet you we won't. Okay?
I paid for a ticket.
And you I paid $25 for agent assistance, and you checked in 3 hours later. Hello.
I just said that I.
Gonna get on your flight.
Yeah, I just said that I would pay the $25.
And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight. And you thought you was gonna get on your flight.
I literally paid for a ticket. I'm here 30 minutes. I'm here 30 minutes before my flight, and they're not letting me check in.
And you're not getting on your flight.
Because it's a policy. We don't control that.
And you will never fly.
You were about to let me check in. You were about to let me check in, and you decided that you ain't gonna let me check in.
Make me check you in.
You literally work for a company that I bought a plane ticket for. I'm here 30 minutes before the flight.
Can you please leave, sir?
No.
Can you please leave my personal space?
I'm not in your personal space.
You're
This
in
is
my face.
not your
I work
personal
here.
space.
This is my stationary.
This is not
I'm at
your
work.
personal space. You work for a company. This is not your personal space.
We ain't gotta worry about it. We ain't gotta worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it. You're literally not doing your job for a customer that has paid for a plane ticket to get home.
I told you to stop putting the camera on me, sir.
I'm literally here at Frontier. I bought a ticket and they are not letting me check in. For no reason whatsoever.
Well, you said you're never flying the airline again, so we might as well help you out and have you not fly the airline.
I've already bought a ticket. I've literally already bought a ticket, and this is your reaction.
What's your name?
I will not be giving it.
What's your name?
I will not be giving it.
And what's your name?
Next in line.
What's your name?
I will not be giving it.
Can I get a manager?
You can wait aside. We'll call them.
You guys do appreciate that flying on your airlines is a disaster, don't you? I'm slightly amazed by the general attitude of all of you here. I mean, flying on your airlines is horrible. It's a terrible experience. I mean, I say this as a father of 3 young children, but I can't tell you, nobody enjoys flying on your airlines. It's a disaster. You charge people fees that they know nothing about. You harass them to death. I'll never forget, Mr. Johnson, during COVID, when an attendant on your airline threatened my wife because our then 5-year-old son, his mask had slipped. This is back when we all had to wear those ridiculous masks. His mask had slipped below his nose. This flight attendant came up to my wife and said, if she didn't keep that mask over his nose at all points on this 4-hour flight, she would personally see that my wife was banned from flying. This has happened over and over to families. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. And your attitude here today seems to be, well, devil may care. There's nothing we can do about it. Well, I think we are going to do something about it. So how much have you paid people to pull out customers who are in line with a bag that's 2 centimeters too big, Mr. Schroeder?
Well, we recognize this is a hard job, and so therefore we incentivize them to do that.
How much?
It's $10 per bag.
Wow, $10 per bag. And I think, Mr. Klein, you and Mr. Schroeder, your airlines cumulatively have spent $26 million paying gate agents between 2022 and 2023 to catch passengers whose bags are a little bit too big. $26 million. I mean, if people want to know why it's such a terrible experience to fly, this is news for them today. Your airlines are paying millions of dollars to your employees to harass people who've already paid. They're there in line because they've already paid. It's unbelievable. By the way, let me just ask you this while I have you here. Why is it that you charge different people different fees for carry-on bags? Why is that, Mr. Klein? Why isn't it just a flat fee? Why is it that I might get charged one fee, but my wife might get charged a different fee? Why is that?
So overall, our job is to generate the most revenue we can, so we can be profitable as an airline. If we're not profitable, actually we have costs, and there's costs out there, and we have to make sure that we're above the cost line in order to make sure that we can run a profitable entity.
Yeah, I got it. No, I got it. I got it. And money's the answer. So in last year, your carry-on bag fees ranged between $15 and $99. That's extraordinary. One person might pay $15, somebody else might pay $99. How do you determine it? Is it based on personal characteristics?
It's
you charge
never
women more.
It's never based on personal characteristics.
You charge minors more.
We do not, sir.
What? Just people who are suckers? I mean, how do you do it?
Well, there is a cost to carry any kind of bag.
Yeah, but why do you charge some people more? I understand the cost, and you make clear money's your bottom line. I get that, but why is it that you're charging some people triple, quadruple the amount?
Well, the length of the flight should matter in this as well. So
yeah, but that's not the data. The data shows is we're talking about the same people on the same flight might get charged radically different prices for a one carry-on bag. You do the same thing for check bags. Why is that?
Right. So just for the record, the $99 charge has been reduced to $79 as a maximum. And what ends up happening here is we want to make sure that we can get the best price to the best people at the right time.
The best people? Who would they be?
Sorry, let me rephrase. The right price.
Are those the people who what? I mean, no, explain it to me. I'm interested. Who are the best people?
Well, that was the misstatement, sir. What we're trying to do is get the right price at the right time. And what that also means is making sure that if someone's on a flight that's now filling up, and we have a lot of, as we talked about, unbundled pricing, and
they get screwed. So like if you have the misfortune of having to book your flight at the end because maybe something's been canceled, then you're going to get screwed. Is that what you're telling me? You're not one of the best.
Are you
people.
Referencing just fares?
I'm just responding to your testimony. I'm listening to you, and you just said as a flight's filling up, you're going to get charged more.
Not always. Sometimes you'll get charged less.
Exactly. Right. Sometimes. Right. But you'll never know. Right. That's the beauty of it. It's like Russian roulette. Flying on the airline is.
I would disagree,
you have no idea in the world.
I would disagree.
Well, no idea. You just said it.
It's very transparent.
We'll have it. Listen, there'll be a transcript generated, and I'll send it to you with a bow on it. You can read your own testimony just now. You have no idea what the fee is going to be ever.
This airline is really, really strict when it comes to passengers adhering to their baggage policy. And this is Frontier, and this is because the gate agents actually make a commission from the amount of checked bag fees that they collect. So if you are flying Frontier anytime soon, make sure that your bag is in accordance to this and whatever it says on your ticket so that you do not get charged, because that is a great incentive for the employees to charge you.
Frontier Airlines is being canceled right now, and they completely deserve it. Lately, you've probably seen a lot of videos like this where people are exposing Frontier Airlines for their horrendous personal item policy. Now, if you see this lady's bag, it clearly fits in the bin. As you can see, she puts it in and takes it out with no problem whatsoever. Well, Frontier charges $99 for every personal item that you want to take on the flight that does not fit in this bin. And a lesser known fact about their personal item policy is that gate agents get a $10 commission for every personal item that they can charge someone for, which has created a unique problem for Frontier Airlines. You see, this commission has caused the agents to start telling people that their bags do not fit when the bags clearly do fit, in order to get this $10 commission out of customers. Now, this has caused many viral videos of customers sharing their horrible experience with Frontier, and caused basically every single person in Frontier Airlines comment section to be upset with them for this policy. It's also caused Frontier customers to completely turn against the gate agents, as the gate agents will often refuse to let the customer board if the customer won't pay the $99 personal item fee. It's also being reported that when they deny the customers from being able to board the flight, that they do not give customers a refund. Honestly, I would never fly with Frontier over this. This is wild.
Y'all remember that flood of Frontier videos about those bags that had to get checked? Even the ones that fit? Well, now Frontier has a class action lawsuit because of it. And the TikToks are being used as evidence. It turns out that little display that they have right before you go onto the plane, yeah, it was actually too small, forcing people to pay an extra $100 and making them check their bag at the gate. In the lawsuit, it calls them a classic bait and switch scheme. This bag in the picture right here is actually TSA approved to have the exact dimensions in order to be carry-on. And yet somehow it was too big for Frontier. You see, it was one big scam in order to get people to pay more money, despite claiming that they had the lowest airfares. Just some light fraud. They even provided bonuses for every bag that the people at the gate denied and checked in there. This is another reason why they hate TikTok, is because we all band together and expose major corporations like this that are scamming people.
Is Frontier screwing people over on baggage fees? Earlier this year, it was reported that Frontier Airlines offers a $10 bounty to its gate agents for every oversized bag they get someone to check when at the gate. While this sounds fair in theory, there have been multiple videos and social media reports from people whose carry-on items clearly fit inside the sizer bin. The agents are stopping these passengers and charging them for their bags. Those passengers are then forced to pay anywhere from $75 to $100. Not only that, but Frontier has been recently accused of having bag sizers that are smaller than the 8x18 by 14 inch dimensions listed on their website. In fact, a woman from Florida just recently filed a class action lawsuit against Frontier, alleging that Frontier's bag sizers are fraudulently smaller than the dimensions in their policy. What are your thoughts on Frontier's baggage practices? Is what they're doing fair? Let me know down in the comments, and make sure you're following Profits and Points for more travel hacking news.
Lawyer's reaction.
No, ma'am. Your bag is completely no fit.
Nowhere does it say not to push it.
Yes,
Where does it say?
That's our policy, ma'am.
That's
Okay,
perfect.
but why you take out
Because I'm gonna put my jacket because it's cold on the plane. What's wrong with you?
And then this one, it doesn't go off either. Like that one's even smaller than mine.
Yeah, so they're currently not letting both of us fly because we were just trying to record to prove that our bags are too big.
If you ever find yourself in the same situation as this passenger, it's important to remember that airlines do have the ability to set policies regarding personal items that you can take with you inside the plane. And those policies must be displayed publicly for the public to view before they arrive to the gate. This Frontier employee said that it's their policy that you cannot push things inside their tester, and even asked this passenger why she removed her coat to make it fit. Now, I've reviewed the Frontier policies, and your personal item can only be 8 by 18 by 14. And that actually includes straps and handles as the total dimension. But ladies and gentlemen, if you can fold your handles and compress the straps, it will fit in their tester, and it would not violate their public policies. So any other hidden policies about not being able to take off and wear your coat is not displayed publicly. And if it's not displayed publicly, it cannot be enforced by the airline. It would make the airline liable to this passenger for not allowing her to fly, even though the passenger was in the right about her bag.
Hey y'all, so this is my first time flying Frontier, and there are horrible people. And like this was Atlanta Airport, they are mean. Like their customer service is mean. Like they're mean people. They're not for their customers, and it's like they made everybody try to beg. Like his bag clearly fit. They keep telling them push it down. It had to be down, and they made everybody in a line. If you had a purse bag, you had to go insert your bag in that thing, and it's like that is so messed up. I watched them make over like $1,000-something. They like it's a scam. It's a scam. Like the $20 tickets don't be worth it. Like don't be worth it. So if you are flying Frontier, just make sure you have the correct bag because they will charge your ass for real.
Okay, my bag, please.
Okay, can you step on the side, please? You need to size your bag. If you're not in zone 1, you're good. You can go back in line. If it fits there, you need to pay for your carry-on.
Mine fits, ma'am. Mine fits already.
You were forcing the bag. Sideways, please.
It's
sideways.
Personal item, and it's
no.
checked.
You were forcing the bag. You can force the bag.
I know you get $10 per bag. I know that already.
You need to step on the side and pay for your bag.
We're good, ma'am.
Sir, you need to pay for your carry-on. Step on the side, please. Pay for your carry-on, sir.
Excuse me. My bag is fit inside.
What else you have? You have to put down everything.
One minute.
My bag is fit inside. It's a personal
put it
item.
back in.
Once again, this is the last and final call for flight 930 nonstop services to Richmond.
Can I not? No, it's a public place. It's a public place, and I can record wherever I want.
gate.
Everybody's
She's
in
in
a
a
situation.
wheelchair. A stranger had to roll her over here.
I don't touch a wheelchair. That's not
You should.
But you should I'm not gonna do this.
So push them
I'm
to
not
the
gonna do
situation.
this. I'm not
You're
gonna
not
do
doing
this.
anything.
All right.
You're not doing
I'm done.
anything. You're not helping
You guys are in a different
anybody.
situation. I'll help you guys when I'm done.